What up, my friends? Health and fitness for OI group. What's going on? What's going down? How's everybody doing on this lovely Thursday evening? September 8th already. Wow. This year is flying by for me. Lots of great stuff, lots of cool things happening, so I cannot complain. Lots of new things. I wanted to talk about something because it just kind of struck me, and it's something that I talk about in my book that I'm writing. And it's called The Moment of Truth. And the moment of truth is that moment when you are given the opportunity to, well, let me start here. This is when you're like working on being healthier and you're eating better and you're already like kind of on a program and you've started to, lose weight or get stronger, and you're like weeks into a program or a few weeks in and you're doing well. And maybe you're doing well physically, but you're not doing well mentally or emotionally. So you're confronted with the moment of truth. And this is when you are given the opportunity to eat something that you know is not good for you. Now, the moment of truth is literally when you have this item in your hand, like ready to go into your mouth. It could be at your house, in your kitchen, it could be at a restaurant, it could be at a friend's house, at a gathering or a party or get together or something like that. But the moment of truth is literally that moment when you need to tell yourself, when you need to stop yourself and you need to tell yourself, you know, is this good for me? What are the consequences of me eating this? And what does it all mean if I actually eat this? Now, I'm not talking about having, say, a cheat meal or whatever you want to call it. That's, good because you should indulge and you should have times when you actually do have something to eat that you enjoy. What I'm talking about is those moments when, you're really fighting for it. Like you're like, man, I really want this ice cream. Man, I really want this row of Oreo cookies. Man, I really want this bag of potato chips. Like you're getting gas, you're pumping gas, and then you go into the little market there, and you buy a Powerball ticket or a Mega Million first of all, and then you look over and you're like, man, I really want that bag of Cheetos. The moment of truth is that moment as soon as you can stop yourself from getting those Cheetos. And so the moment of truth is something to think about because a lot of people don't even think about that moment. And I know I used to not think about that moment. And, I still struggle with it. I still struggle with it to this day, dealing with that moment of truth. I still have times, even after all I've been through and all of the work that I've done, I still have times when I'm in the kitchen and we have something that is a sweet or something that I know, like straight up an ounce of it or one serving size of it is going to mess me up. It's going to ruin my day. It's going to ruin my night. It's going to make my stomach feel like shit. It's going to make my tomorrow feel horrible. And what happens is, I still struggle with that moment where I see it and I grab it even and I get it in my hands and I'm like, and I might even open the package and reach in and be like, all right, maybe I'll just have one, like a Lay's potato chip. Maybe I'll just eat one. But we know that doesn't happen. So the moment of truth is that moment. It's that moment where you have to stop yourself and you have to think. Think before you speak, think before you act when it comes to your eating. Think before you act when it comes to your eating. So, the moment of truth is very important. I want you to be aware of it. And that's what a lot of people aren't aware of. They're not even aware of when it happens, of when it's like happening to you. Sometimes you just get caught up and then all of a sudden you just eat. You're at a gathering, like a holiday party or something, and you're just grabbing into the little snack bowls. And you're just like, oh yeah, I'll just have some peanuts. Oh, I'll just have some of this I don't know, Chex Mix. Oh, I'll just take some of this vegetable platter, but I'm gonna dip it in this dressing. So you're not even like thinking and being aware. But in order to continue living a healthy life, even after you've gotten onto, say, a program and like kind of changed your lifestyle, you got to be aware of that moment of truth where you need to stop yourself. And like I said, I still struggle with it, and that's why I kind of thought about it. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of a big deal for me, so I thought I would share because maybe it's a big deal for other people too, and maybe I can shed some light on how to kind of handle it, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to go into more detail about it in my book. I'm writing it now, and about maybe, I don't know, 2/3 or 1/3 of the way through. So that's going to be done soon. But yeah, the moment of truth, the moment of truth. So, I had a few people watching live. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Have you had this? I'm sure you've had this. How have you dealt with the moment of truth? And what do you think? What are your thoughts about the moment of truth? When it's that moment where you need to make that choice, am I going to eat this thing or am I not going to eat this thing? So, and it goes for working out too. It goes for the moment of truth of choosing, I'm going to work out or I'm not going to work out. There's that moment. I mean, it's like a split second choice you need to make. Am I going to work out? Am I not going to work out? So it runs through your mind so quickly. And we think quickly, so it's okay. But again, a lot of us aren't aware of the moment of truth. So please be aware of it, is the whole thing. What's up, Julie? How are you? Glad some people have joined the broadcast, and I'm glad that I'm able to jump on here and talk about this. I think it's important. This group is on fire. We've got a lot of great engagement here, and this is unlike anything in the OI community. We are talking about and doing things in this group that the OI community doesn't even know about. I mean, we're 700 strong, but there's thousands we still need to reach. So share this with your friends. Share this group with your friends that have OI. Let's get them in here. Let's get talking. Let's continue to talk about using fitness, exercise, and nutrition as a way to battle this disorder. Right? I don't like to say battle or fight because then it's kind of saying that we're fighting something. But I mean, that's for lack of better terms at the moment. So anyway, health and fitness for OI is off the chain. I love everybody in here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, I'm going to get to answering questions in the comments right after because I got to bounce off right now. But if you're watching the replay, make sure you comment, make sure you like this, love it, and share our page. Share our page with the OI community. More people need to know about what we are doing here, about what I'm doing with Disable My Disability, about DMD Fit for Life, about everything that's happening with exercise and nutrition as it is involved with, as it pertains to OI. So let's keep it rocking, guys. We're doing a hell of a job. All right, peace out. Have a good night.